Once upon a time, there lived a family. There was a mama, the pupla, the quadruplets, the twins, Lydia, Zine, who always waited for his girlfriend. Dun, dun, dun. And they always waved at each other. Their mom and dad did not approve. Hi, Lydia. Hi, Celie. Hi. And then soon, because they were teenagers, they'd sneak and hide behind in the barn and start kissing. And after they'd done, she'd leave, go back into her car, and go away blushing. Her mom and dad got mad at this. Anyways, there was also this girl named Lucy, who was named Sophia.
She's watching Colette right now.
She was all about, me, I want to play, I guess. So they obviously looked very fine. What? Right?
No, she's making a video.
Part 2.
He always waited for his
But
girlfriend,
sometimes
and at the
they
end
would go part 2. But sometimes they would go on fun trips. Guys, time to go to zoo. But there was a problem. The car was too tiny for almost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 children, plus 12, 13. So the parents had to do what they had to do. They had to call the mail woman. Even then, they wouldn't have enough seats. What would they do? So, anyway, she called the mail person. Let's see. Hello. Mail person, could you come bring one of my people at least to the zoo? Or maybe 2? She called and said, oh, yes, could I ride with Z? And she said, ugh, oh, I guess so. So she came over. Z hopped in the trunk. And they ran away to the zoo, hopefully. As she tried to call some more people, she said to Lucy, do you actually want to come to the, Lucy, she said to Lucy, do you actually want to come to the zoo? And she said, Mom, you know how hard it is for me to get around, but I want to do it. And Mom said, okay, that's all you say. And her dad suddenly had an idea. Sweetheart, we could use the old train. Now, the old train was their old train because he used to be an old train conductor. No. So, he went over and ran for miles and miles. Till finally, he got to where he'd been looking for. His old thing. So, he obviously had this. He had another idea. Poor Lydia, he said. So, he got a little scooter for her. Da, 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 da. Everybody was jealous. I'm super jealous. Wait. Shut up. Stop it. You shut up. Aw, I want to go in that. No, I do. No. The parents said, oh no. Oh no. And the dad said, oh no. Oh no. Soon, all the kids were crying. Finally, the dad said, okay, I'll turn on choo-choo music. And everybody said, yay! Now, choo-choo music was a very annoying song. It went like this. Sounds like an animal, tropical forest. They loved this song. So, one by one, the quadruplets just jumped in, The boys were happy with the zoo music. The girls, not so much. No. Prudence, wait. Tell somebody. So he got them these. Da, 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 da. They're called princess carriers. They're called princess carriers, the mom said. All the kids hopped in at once. Wait. I get to be Tiana.
No, she goes in there.
Wait, no. I want to be Cinderella. I want to be Tiana. And soon, they were all ready. Part 3.
Claire, what about Paul? Claire, what about Paul?
And soon, they were on the way. First, the male. First, the male. More, more, more. Second, the girl. Second was Lucy and the princesses. Lucy. Next, and finally, the princesses.
What about the train?
Move over. And the train. Choo choo. But they forgot one thing. The car! But who cares? We already had enough. So, they began on the way. Alright, I'm going to make this part about just the male people. Ugh! So first of all, he falls out.
The male
he
person
goes-
doesn't know.
And the male person forgets and keeps on riding into the next street for the mail because she figures they're going to the zoo. The poor guy stranded in a hay thing that was left on the road. His best sister comes to help. She says, "Uh-oh. Mom, Dad, call the emergency room." Then she notices his leg is bleeding. Boop, 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 boop. So they think up a plan. Part 4. So, the doctor who helped the boy, who is now a weirdo. So the quadruplets watched him carefully. They couldn't to get a signed sheet of paper, but instead of getting a signed piece of paper, he got a girlfriend. Obviously, the twins were jealous. Not fair, not fair. Dun, dun, dun. But he slowly just walked away, and she was in tears for a few days. Now, I always watched him ride away in his frame. Then I wonder if that's what we're gonna be when we grow up. And my mother watched them carefully. Next thing they knew, their mom and dad were coming over with their daughter behind them, daughters behind them, and her mother said, "You and my father have agreed that." Everybody turned around slowly. She said that like it was a almost bad thing. Even the girl who loved him turned around. She said, "That you will go to school soon." They all started whining. "Whine, whine," said everybody. But then she said, "Every time you cry or whine, It includes a day of school. Every time you do a day without whining or crying, you go to school, not the next day. This perked them up. And because you just whined, tomorrow, it's starting now. From that day on, not a whining sound.